doing so and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Now Stroud. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on third down now. Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 28-yard line. Pickett sets up play action. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the return will stop right around the 25. Stroud now on first and 10. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And that is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Stroud sets up the play action. Man open, it's Toney. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yep. Yeah,
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. In motion right is Tony.
So, hey, who's playing squads right now?
Throw off the play fake. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And the Pats are going to get possession of the football as time
I'm in class right now.
first quarter of play.
I'm learning a new game for
The score after one on EA Sports.
Yeah, I'll be on.
First
I'll probably
and
hop.
10,
I'll probably play earlier, and then I'm gonna hop back on also
Steps
later.
right
At
on
the same
left.
time.
And he'll just get rid of it.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced incompletion on first down.
On second down, Johnson.
Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit. Then I go to class at 6, and I'll be back at 10.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. He just carried the ball. He's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up.
Okay.
Here's Washington, touchdown, New England. Darnell Washington, 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. At their own 22. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit. So
from the 36 now, first and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Pickett. Man open, here is Jones.
Is it not in me forward there?
Right at the 10-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A first down carry for Henry. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Henry again on second down. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
Who's dropping? Are this one dropping Lamar?
And talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a first carry for their fullback. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. Inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. In motion right is Tony. Looking to throw. Pickett. Rolling to his right. That's caught. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10.
Yo, I'm sitting on the house, bro. You hear me?
Back to throw. Pickett.
George.
He's going to launch it for Washington. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Darnell Washington. 33 yards. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Second and 5. On second down, it's Stroud. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Justin Jefferson, 73 yards. yards.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Pickett back to throw.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's caught inside the 35. How about this? And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Darnell Washington
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's
I'm gonna head-to-head real quick. That's about to be done.
Flat here for Johnson.
And he'll be
You hear me?
down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Is this something you trying to do?
Pick up there on 3rd down.
This offensive game plan has just been
I
sensational.
was just asking you, like, you trying to do something real quick?
They've gotten their receivers open so far. It's really been impressive. Scheme, design,
You go ahead.
execution.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson.
Yeah.
And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Johnson.
Oh, wow. That's a pick. That is a pick all day.
Touchdown, New England. Dearness Johnson, 36 yards.
And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, it's YrnGang. He'll kick it away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
This nigga, oh my God, he's so much to reach.
Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Pickett.
That's all I needed.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman.
Oh, wow.
Neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Hey, they've been doing that.
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing now is Stroud, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kadarius Toney, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Stroud to throw it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, it's YrnGang.
Now you're playing
kick
more.
it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every